man? What's going on? Whoever stumbled across this video, man. Hope y'all having a great day or great beginning of y'all day. And I hope y'all had like a dope holiday. Feel me? I enjoyed dope time with family members I ain't seen in a minute. Um, Now it's time to like get back on the schedule. You feel me? Today's video and the videos that I made in the future, you feel me, as I like to keep on developing a good routine and identity for my day to day or whatever. I want to go consistently I started taking notes, and I want these videos to be based off of like, and I started reading, you feel me. I want these videos to be based off of the notes that I take off of each chapter that I read out of whatever book that I'm reading at the time. It could be um, personal development books. It could be financial books. Anything that I find or anything I watch on YouTube or something that I take notes of. That's what the videos be based off of. And that just be my way of adding value to people who don't feel like watching the videos they self or reading the books they self. This is just my opinion of the things that's valuable out them chapters. Now it's up to you personally to go and get the information and pick out what you find personally to be important for yourself, or watch the videos. You feel me? But this is my part. But the book in specific for today's video that I'll be pulling the information from is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. I don't know, man. But I don't even, it's dark up in the room, man. Excuse me for it, man. But look it up on Google or something if you want to see how it look. Nipsey Hussle kind of referenced this book before up in like an interview. You know what I'm saying? I read the full book before in the past. You feel me? It's definitely a bunch of value up in that book, just about life in general. And uh, I took notes in the past, but I ain't never made videos, so I'm gonna use this chance to make videos of it. You know, content. The specific chapter that I read today is don't get lost in tasks and duties, which I feel like it would be an important thing to talk about because, like, in society, man, it's not really spoken up too much about, the true meaning of life. We talk about how to like get through the day to day up in this world, which is cool. It's important to have a plan to that, but what's even more important to help you get through this world is to know and have an organization of your spiritual or what's going on with your real life or your understanding of what's really important about life. It's nothing that's material or tangible that can stay up on this world when you leave. It's everything that's intangible that still travels with your spirit once you leave this world. That's really important and what we need to focus our attention on. And that's what the people who have high amounts of money or high amounts of success in this world understand. And that's what they don't teach us because they who will be workers then for their businesses and they plans. I mean, it's not a who fault is this situation. It's a play this to your advantage type of situation. But one of the quotes it says, "Whatever the specifics of a man's purpose, he must always refresh the transcendental element of his life through regular meditation and retreat. A man should never get lost in the details of his life and forget that ultimately and in truth, life amounts to nothing other than what is deepest truth of this present moment." I totally agree with that. And also, it states, tasks don't get a man anywhere more conscious or free than he is capable of being than in this present moment. This do mode is one of men's biggest strengths and weaknesses. like the do mode mentality. That's our strength and weakness. It's great to be able to plow through obstructions, excuse me, and get the job done. And it's good to keep yourself disciplined on a purpose. The test, well, let me just stop right there on that actually. This is my first go about doing it. I'm not editing this, I'm just giving out information. So, it's good to keep yourself disciplined and on purpose. That whole thing, man. Like it basically, it's good to have the do mode mentality or the go getter mentality. Most definitely, that's like a car. You feel me? With like an upgraded engine. It's overdosed to have that upgraded engine or the extra good brakes or extra good acceleration in your car, right? But it's a tool because if it's given to the wrong person, that could be used in a dangerous way. That car could be used to get you a lot of speeding tickets and stuff, or put a lot of other people in harm's way if the irresponsible person had that possession. It's the same way in this situation. You feel me? You can have that go getter mentality, but if you somebody who not really gotten the pure intentions with that mentality, that could lead to a destructive outcome. You know what I'm saying? That's what they staying up in the book, and I definitely agree with that to a certain. I agree with that in the sense of you definitely have to have awareness in the spiritual aspect of life. Like, it's no getting around that. I don't care how successful or how uh much of this tangible stuff you have or you gain in this world, it don't amount to the growth and elevation that you constantly day to day have to keep on pursuing up in your spiritual life or in your mental health. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a, a a sculpture that you constantly gotta sharpen daily to make sure it still look that pure as that it is. Cause over time it rusts. Our spirits is the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I took from that. And most definitely, that's something I feel I need to be discussed more in conversation. Um, the test of your fullness in every moment is your capacity to die in free and loving surrender, knowing you've done everything you could do while alive to give your gift and know the truth of being. Absolutely. So that basically is saying like the whole test in life is, since you can't estimate your time on this earth, when your time comes, would you be able to be at peace with what you accomplished and what you achieved in this life? You ain't never gonna be able to amount to enough or complete enough accomplishments in this world to have you satisfied before your time done. It's gonna always feel like it's too soon. So you gotta come to peace with that, come to grips with that, that that's gonna be your reality no matter how you want to pull it. That's one of them situations where it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey. This life is the journey, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, that next life, that's the destination that we all gonna have to come to grips with. So it's basically about, you know what I'm saying, being in gratitude and love and surrender, keeping your spirit, you feel me, up in those elements. And through this life, you get obstacles that try to test your spirit daily. So that's the real test. That's the real work. And when you focus on that part of life, watch how all this tangible success starts to just flow up on you abundantly. Because that's not really what life is about. You know what I'm saying? It's about being loving and surrendering in the present moment. You following me? Tasks are important, but no amount of duties add up to love, freedom, or full consciousness. You cannot do enough, nor can you do the right things so that you will finally feel complete. See? Whereas many, and also these things ain't all up in the order of where I had pulled this information out the chapter. You know what I'm saying? But that was just the basic piggyback off of what I just was discussing. This one it says, whereas many women, oh, see they again to a gender. It's the book. Whereas many women waste precious time swirling in emotional currents and eddies, many men waste their birth seeking the completion of tasks. I find this to be true. We both genders have a different way of doing things, but we both do the same exact thing, which leads us in the same direction. You feel me? Same path, but just a different way of getting there. Same outcome. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying idle time is like the adversary's playground. I don't want to put no titles on it right now. Alright, it says nose to the grindstone day after day, year after year, and you become a robot of duty. That nose to the grindstone. If you just go day by day with no awareness of what's inside of you, this flesh, you become a robot to duty. Let that sink in if you never like took time out to acknowledge that fact of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about the background, man. My little cousins and stuff in this house with me, man. They expressive. I'm sorry. But yeah, absolutely. Do not become a robot of duty. You have to shed awareness on what's real about life. To help you remember the triviality of your daily task, interrupt your schedule with refreshers. These refreshers should cut the core. These refreshers should cut to the core and strip the fat off the moment. Basically saying this should fill up that extra time you have left over in your day, that idle time. Relax and into the deepest and most profound loving of which you are capable. In your own way, remember the infinite and then return to the task at hand. This way, you will never lose perspective and begin to think life is a matter of task. Man, that chapter is powerful, man, and I just wanted that to be your little spiritual food, your little spiritual breakfast for the day to get you started up on your journey, man. I hope whoever stumbled across this video take this information just like I did and apply it to your life however it fits, you know what I'm saying? And just use it to grow, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole purpose of doing this channel, man. I want everybody to stay blessed, man, and just give out gratitude and live in the present moment. Love. You know what I'm saying? To the next one.